Here we have for sale our 2018 on an 18 plate Ford Transit Custom Limited. This is the 300, which means it's got a 3-ton gross vehicle weight. It's the 2-litre TDCi engine with a 6-speed manual gearbox, 130 brake horsepower. And it's the short wheelbase L1 double cab van. What we're going to do in this video is have a little walk around. I'll show you the spec that you get on a limited double cab of this age. We'll also talk you through a little bit about the condition as well, seeing as this vehicle is now available for sale. So, starting at the rear of the vehicle, this one is spec'd with rear barn doors. What I mean by that are 2 doors which open like so. On a limited, you get a number of elements which are colour-coded, including the bumpers and mirrors. So as you can see here, colour-coded rear bumper, and you also get integrated rear parking sensors. The other things, other than the bumpers or mirrors, are things like this trim here above the number plate and your door handles. They all come colour-coded, which is very, very nice indeed. This colour is called Magnetic. This is the Ford's lovely metallic grey. In my opinion, it's got to be one of the top 3 colours I would say you could probably spec a custom in. I'm open for debate on that one. If any of you in the comments want to maybe suggest a reason why it wouldn't be in the top 3, or maybe some better colours, I would be open to the debate. But if we open up the rear doors here, you can see it is ply lined in the rear. We've also got the factory fitted bulkhead there with the window as well, and this is as they come in the back here from the factory. So they come with this hard wearing, it's like a plasticky rubber floor. There's no sort of giving it as such. It's solid, but it offers really good protection and a good base for something if you wanted to do something else in the back of here. Wheel arch protectors, plenty of tie down points here. So on the sides, bottom of the bulkhead, in there as well, plenty of tie down points on these. But this is a really good chance to have a look at the condition. Of course, this has been used. It has been used as a van, so you can see a couple of marks on the ply lining and a couple of little scuffs and things on the bulkhead. All, as I say, as to be expected for a commercial vehicle. Nothing untoward really. And as I say, looking at the rear doors, a couple of little marks on here. One other thing you've got, which I've obviously already done, these yellow arms. As standard, when you open the door, they will click into place and they will hold the door at a 90-degree angle like so. But as I say, what you can do is you can pull on those, they clip into place there up against the door, and then you can open them right up there to their 180-degree position. Just gives you maximum accessibility into the rear. Anyway, moving on, let's have a look around the rest of the van. A couple of load lights in there as well, just to bear in mind. So shut the door. Eco Blue, you can see there. That's what they call these engines, the Eco Blue engine. So it's 2-litre, as a 2-litre TDCi, and it is Euro 6, which means you can take this into the ultra low emission zone areas without having to pay the ultra low emissions zone charge. Looking down the driver's side of the vehicle, all looks incredibly straight actually down the side of the vehicle. I can't see any dents, ripples, anything like that. All looks to be in very, very good order. Looking down here, hopefully the camera is conveying that as accurately as possible. It all looks to be in very good order. Another thing you'll notice here, we have twin side loading doors. So we've, as standard, these vans, a panel van will come with a side loading door on the near side, but you can see here on the double cab you also get a driver's side loading door as well, perfect for loading the kids, loading the family into the back of the van. And as you can see here, the 2 outer seats are ISOFIX compatible, so you've got your little bars just in there, and as you can see, the bulkhead with the window there as well to see through. All carpeted in the back. This is as they come, all nicely carpeted in the back. This one's got some nice overmats as well, just gives it all a lot more of a car-like feel. And this is the sort of benefit that you get really from buying a factory double cab, is it comes with this lovely head lining as well. You get rear interior lights. The rear windows are of course able to open, so you can open on both sides, but condition wise in the rear there, very, very difficult to fault. There's no marks, rips, anything like that on the seats, all in very good order. Looking in the driver's side now, if you look up on top of the driver's door, we have electric windows, you have electric folding mirrors, and that's how you operate those. You just push those down towards you like so. You've got auto-activated lights and auto-activated wipers, 2 remote keys with this particular vehicle. If you look up on top here, we've got a USB port where I've actually got my phone plugged in, and I'll show you why in just a second. And you've got a 12-volt socket up there, and of course some nice storage. You've got storage all along the top of the dashboard. Leather multifunctioning steering wheel. On the right hand side, this is where you can control the onboard computer, which is just up there in the middle of the dashboard, and you can also answer and hang up the phone there. And then on the left hand side, you've got cruise control just there, and you've got volume controls there for the radio as well. Looking at the driver's seat, plenty of adjustability here, so you can actually control the height of the front of the seat just there using that dial. That's the height of all of the seat, and then you've got the driver's armrest on there as well. If we jump in, we'll have a look at more spec that we have in here. So as I mentioned at the start of the video, 6-speed manual gearbox, so there's a little hidden cup holder down there, which I think is very neat indeed. As you can see, all carpeted again in the front, and you've got the nice overmats there as well. Mileage on this particular van, 39,431.4 miles. And if we have a look here at the rest of the spec that we have on offer, and there is lots of buttons for lots of specs. So we have heated front seats, you've got a heated windscreen, air conditioning, heated wing mirrors, you've got another USB port down here and another 12-volt socket as well. And then the sort of main upgrade on the facelift Transit Custom, which this one is this lovely sort of tablet-like screen which you get on the top. And the reason I've got my phone plugged in is for Apple CarPlay, which you can see here. And if anyone who's not familiar with Apple CarPlay, lots and lots of functionality on here. You can use maps on here, which are the actual maps on your phone, not just an inbuilt sat-nav, so a lot better. You can listen to Apple Music on here. Much easier to make calls, and you can compose and listen to messages, podcasts, all sorts of things on here. You've even got Spotify. If you've got Google Maps downloaded on your phone, you can listen to that as well. So not listen to that, you can use that as well, Google Maps. So as I say, lots and lots you can do on there. If you go back to the main menu though, you can see that we actually have DAB radio on here, and of course you can, as I say, you can connect your phone to this as well. And you know, this is what, as I say, the maps looks like, very much as it would on your phone, but you know, it's such a easier to use system in my opinion. Looking at the rest of the inside here, got a nice fold down work tray with some cup holders and somewhere to store your paperwork, and you've actually got storage here underneath the front seats, so storage there completely out of the line of sight. Very, very nice indeed. This is a one owner from new vehicle, which is certainly worth mentioning. You get alloy wheels as standard on a custom as well, and these trims down the side here all color coded in the body color, along as I mentioned with the door handles. Moving around to the front, you get front parking sensors as well, all integrated neatly into the front bumper. Front fog lights just there, and one of the other features that I absolutely love on the facelifted Transit Custom, and that is this halo style daytime running light there around the front. The camera, looking in the screen of the camera here, doesn't look that bright, but in real life that does look absolutely fantastic in my opinion. If you'd like to inquire on this very, very smart Transit Custom Limited double cab, please feel free to give us a call on either of the numbers listed there. We can arrange finance at very competitive rates, starting as low as 7.9% APR, and we can also take cars or vans in part exchange as well. All in all, that is a good looking van. Just looking down the side here, very, very slight marks just there. I don't know if you can pick that up in the camera, but I'm being quite critical there. But that is a good looking van, fantastic spec, one owner from new. Thank you very much for watching.